the entire course for me is how to embody, right? How to match our hearts, brains, souls, and bodies in the act of persuasion, and not just persuasion to transform somebody who's listening to you, but to transform them in ways that are active, to take us from despair, disengagement, fatigue, into spaces of hope, future, and action. Right, we can read arguments, we can close read in the text, but what does it look like to close read in the body? So we're going to spend the next 3 hours doing that. What do you want to do? How do you want to play with us today? I have a whole list of things that I want to do. We might get through one, we might get through all of them. But what do you want to do? What is...
Well, I think it's just kind of like I went to theater school. My post high school experience was theater school, so it was very on your feet and active. You know, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do Shakespeare, do theater. Everybody get up, throw your desk up. That's not gonna happen because these are like bolted down. But is there at the back like a full-on crossover there? Even as I got in here today, it was like sitting and watching you guys. It was just kind of just trying to figure out who you are and what this room might mean. So the name exercise was just a good sort of start. Everybody has one, has a name, and you know, claiming that for themselves is sometimes just such a big thing. And you're going to continue to claim yourself for the rest of your life, right? The ability to take the scripts and, as I said from the beginning, that you are enough. You are enough, your story is enough, and your story is okay to be different from the other person's. I don't know, there's something in just the simplicity of claiming your name, letting yourself be seen, and then talking to
I like that.
More often than not in regular life, we don't really breathe full breaths. It'll be pretty shallow and just short little, like, breath cycles. I know, like, breathing into your feet is just like an idea. Like you can't actually breathe into your feet, but like I think like vocal power is just a bit of an awareness thing, and to change where your vocal power is coming from, to then breathe deeper and replace the resonance from your throat to let it come down lower into your body. And it's something that I do as an actor too. If I'm speaking to a room of 2,000 people, I'm to fill the space, and if I'm doing it from there, I'm just really tearing my throat apart as opposed to being supportive and supported in, like, I think the more you can think of your voice coming from like the heels of your feet. So you're getting the power from the ground and bringing that up. And that is also another sort of vulnerable thing to do, because it's actually asking you to be on your voice, to be heard, just like we're saying, like saying your names, right? So the quick sort of like, as opposed to, my name is Andre.
It's also therapy. Like, this is somatic therapy. And if you're speaking from your throat, you're going to get shallow breath. Shallow breath is protective. And deep breath is vulnerable. Because you have to sit in a different kind of grounded space. Shallow breath is, it's fine, everybody's fine, it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna protect up, knuckle up. To come here and to do a deep breath and then to have your voice come resonate through your body is a very different quality of engagement. So how do you go into public spaces, take up the space, and have the confidence to do it when it requires tremendous amounts of vulnerability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's you. It's not a
Because it's
character.
you. I know. You got to show up as you rather than Iago.
Yeah. One big thing that I think helps me as an actor is remembering that I have rehearsal time. So if you have a presentation, or if there's something that if you have to sing a song, practice. It's funny because even coming here today with you all, like just because like, yeah, we'll do stuff that you already know. I was like, what are we gonna do? And for me, it's like knowing how I start rehearsal on day one, and then knowing when I have that first audience coming in maybe like 4 weeks from now. So setting some landmarks for me along the way, or checkpoints along the way of where I would like to be in my process, so that by the time I'm in front of a group of people, I know I will be ready. But you know, that journey also goes through a lot of failures. Like, oh, I fell on my face on that particular time, and okay, so I learned from that and then step forward. But practice, practice, practice. I'm doing Macbeth this year. I've also done Macbeth 2 other times before. So coming back to that play in different parts and different roles will be interesting to see how the play was different in 2005 to 2009 to 2025. Who was I then? Who am I now? How have I changed?
The bodies, André said this, it's worth putting a finer point on bodies as storytelling. Because really what you're doing, and I said this last class, that you are all incredible storytellers. You're already master rhetoricians. You already persuade, cajole, condemn, praise all of the time. So what does it mean to do that intentionally and to refine those skills?